Welcome to St. Louis and Busch Stadium, home of the Cardinals since 2006. Two of the best teams in the game square off. It's the San Francisco Giants taking on the St. Louis Cardinals. John Shambi alongside Chris Singleton. So the San Francisco Giants are in position to sweep this three-game series with a win. So, Chris, what's their mindset heading into today?
Yeah, looking to go 3 for 3, Boog. They've already won the series, and now they can really leave their mark. It's all about having confidence, and that's what a team takes away from a sweep. So they're happy to win the series, but they'll really be riding high tomorrow with the win today.
All right, we'll be back to get this one started after this. All right, first pitch coming up. And on the hill today, Adam Wainwright.
He's racked up over 2,000 strikeouts in his career. He's such a competitor out on the mound. So fun to watch him work. I'm excited for this one.
All right, ready to get underway. Here's the left fielder, Blake Sabol.
The left fielder, Blake Sabol.
The pitch. There's a high chopper. Over to Goldie. One up, one down. Here's the Giants lineup. A guy who's been huge for them over the last month plus, Mike Yastrzemski.
You know, he's a rarity, Boog. A guy who can really light it up on the road for some reason. Some guys struggle away from their home ballpark, but this guy's better than 350 when he's away from his home ballpark.
So I'm looking for him to be a real catalyst in this game today. I mean, they're going to need him to be at his best because most guys just don't consistently perform well at that level away from home.
And first offering is fouled off. And he deals. That one fouled off. Righty delivers. Oh boy. And a wild pitch that missed everything. Not in time. He legs it out. Runner on at first with one gone. And now Jack Peterson, one of the stars in the win yesterday, as he had 3 hits. And first offering is fouled off. Kicks and fires. Comes up empty. That's strike 2. Chris, Adam Wainwright, for all the accolades, multiple All-Star games, multiple Gold Gloves, he may have the title as one of the best pitchers to never win a Cy Young Award. And, of course, there's that curveball. They get it in quickly. So first and second now, 1 out.
Well, he found himself behind in the count right there, but he didn't give in. Really protected with 2 strikes right there. Pitch wasn't even close, but, man, he got the barrel to it somehow. Nice job of bad ball hitting.
Now batting Mitch Haniger. And the first pitch misses for ball 1.
Yeah, and he is the Uncle Charlie of this era. Guy's just got a phenomenal one. It seems like he has gotten better as he has aged. More finesse, ability to move his pitches.
Oh, now this ball gets down. Heading for the plate. He'll score easily. On the board first, it's 1-0. And he's got a double.
Man, he just absolutely turned on that one. Ripped it down the line. Nice job of staying in his mechanics.
Here's Lamont Wade Jr. Swing and a high fly ball out there towards left field. High bounce over the fence for an automatic double as 2 runs score on the play.
These are the best kind of automatic doubles for an offense. Everyone scores on the play, and they still have a runner in scoring position. And they pitched to him with the base open at first, maybe regretting that a bit, but there's nothing they can do about it now.
Here comes Mike Yastrzemski to the plate. 3 for 8 in the series coming in. First offering misses the mark. Next offering is in for a strike.
Well, he's realizing out there on the mound that he's got to settle in pretty quickly or else he's going to get hit hard in this first inning.
Line drive, and that should be extra bases. And that's going to roll to the wall. The run comes in from second, and it's 4-0. And that's a double.
Everything came together for him. He got a pitch he could drive, but he didn't get too excited like a lot of guys do and pull off the baseball. Really good timing all the way through the swing, and the barrel was so on plane with the ball. Easy drive into the gap for that double.
And a pop-up, right side, foul territory. And that's a foul ball.
Well, they've been able to score 4 runs off of him in this inning, and this is where you want to just max out. Get as much as you can. Give him one of those tough innings.
Meanwhile, this is trouble, as that's going to be extra bases. The run comes in from second, and the lead is up to 5. Safely into second. He's got a double.
Picks himself up an RBI. A well-deserved double on a great swing. Got everything going on time. He stayed balanced, and he squared it up about as well as you could possibly ask.
Here's Oliver Marmol towards the mound, and we're going to see a pitching change here. Adam Wainwright will depart, and as he heads for the dugout, we'll take a quick break. New arm on the mound when we get back. New arm on the mound for the Cardinals, Jake Woodford.
I think it's got to be a little tough coming in out of the pen when your guys are trailing so big on the scoreboard. Just doesn't have the same intensity to it, but he's got to find a way because these batters count the same for his stats, obviously, regardless of the score.
He swings and fouls one off. Still only one out here in the inning. Check swing, tried to hold up. Now an appeal to third. He did not go around. The pitch. Outside. High fly ball out into left center field. Flashes the leather on the run and catch. Out number 2.
Batting ninth, the catcher, Joey Bart.
Here's Joey Bart now. 0 for 6 in the series so far. That hits the dirt, and that is ball 1. Flores at second with 2 down. Into center and a base hit. Flores coming home. He'll score, and it's now a 6-run lead. He is safe, and that was bang bang at first.
The left fielder, number 2.
I could watch base hits like that one all day long, and so could every hitting coach in the league. Just a nice line drive into center field.
Now the left fielder, Blake Sable. He's 0 for 1. On a line, base hit. Lead runner around second. Lead runner gets the stop sign at third. It's a 2-out double, second and third now.
2 consecutive base hits for these guys here. Just a solid swing right there. Caught it out front and ripped it into the outfield for the base hit. Those always feel great.
Here's Colton Welker to hit. Reached on a drop, third strike his first time. Pitch misses inside, 1-0. And there's a ball.
Well, he looks more focused at the plate and working the count after that first at-bat strikeout.
2-0. Now a pop-up on the infield. Goldie puts the squeeze on that one, and that'll end the inning. So a great inning there as they bat around to score 6 times to open up the lead. Bottom half of inning number 1 coming up. It's the Giants 6 and the Cardinals coming up. Back here at the ballpark. Ross Stripling.
Well, coming into this game, hitters are batting under 250 against this starting pitcher. So it just shows you how effective he's been. He's been able to move his pitches around, add and subtract, change up the look so that hitters don't get too comfortable and start squaring up the baseball. We'll see what he's got in this one.
We go to the bottom of the first. Stepping in is the switch hitting shortstop, Tommy Edman. And the pitch is in for a strike. And that is strike 1.
Well, every pitcher wants a run support, and having a lead is nice, but it can be challenging for some guys. I think keeping the mindset to attack instead of trying to be too fine and have too much finesse, go after hitters and get quick outs.
He goes down looking.
Well, definitely a borderline pitch right there, and he didn't look too convinced as he headed back to the dugout. You know, those are tough ones to let go as a hitter, but with the human umpire calling balls and strikes, it's always going to be on you to protect yourself with 2 strikes.
Now at the plate, Brendan Donovan. Next offering is down low. Ball 1. Now 1-1.
1-1.
Here's a 1-1. That one to first. He handles it himself. 2 up, 2 down. Here's a Cardinals lineup now. One guy swinging a hot bat recently, Brendan Donovan.
He's been a solid force for his team right now. Kind of a fire starter when you consider an on-base percentage over 400 over the last 10 games. That's solid, consistent work. He's making things happen for this offense right now.
And here's Paul Goldschmidt hitting .500 in the series coming into this one. 5 for 10. That one's in there, 0-1. And down on strikes he goes. And good work there as he gets a 1-2-3. Nothing doing there for St. Louis. Still up against a 6-0 deficit. Back here in St. Louis, and Jack Peterson stands in.
Josh Peterson.
And the right-hander back to work. And first offering is fouled off. The pitch. Swing and a foul straight back. And the 0-2. In the air out towards right center. Hauls it in for the out. Mitch Haniger, the next Giant to hit. Doubled in his first AB. There's a strike.
Definitely not a pitch location you're expecting up there as a hitter when you know the guy's got a good sinker ball. If he can get in that location, boy, you've got to look top to bottom, and that's going to make it very difficult to hit.
Right-hander kicks, deals. Swing and a miss. 1-2. Now 1-2. Out towards left center. O'Neill on his horse. And that one hops the wall. In safely with a double, his second of the day.
Well, that certainly feels good when you can win the at-bat after being down in the count. Up against it with 2 strikes right there. Got a good pitch to drive, stayed short with his bat path to the ball and caught it out front, and he stayed long in his follow-through. That's how you split the gap, and that's pretty much a double every time.
So here's Wade now. Pulled hard, but it's a foul ball. Next offering is in for a strike. Freddie Ferguson doing the umpiring duties behind the plate in this one.
Yeah, Freddie's a well-respected umpire, Boog. Maybe a little bit more of a pitcher's umpire. He does like the pitch down just below the knees or right about.
This one's into the outfield. Could be extra bases. Run comes in from second, and they're pulling away up by 7 now.
Back-to-back base hits. He got that front foot down, and pitch recognition was on point. Pretty impressive for an 0-2 count.
Mike Yastrzemski up here. First pitch doesn't find the zone. To the right side. And he handles it himself for the out.
The batter, the second baseman, Wilmer Flores.
And now it's Wilmer Flores. 1 for 1 with a double and a run scored. Ripped on a line. Dives, but it kicks off his glove.
Didn't take long to get a result for that at bat. That's a good sound coming off the bat, man. And as he connected out front and ripped it into the outfield, that's one of those swings where you just don't even feel the ball hit the barrel. That's a pure stroke.
Gets down, base hit. Throw stops the lead runner at second. 2 on and 2 out. This is Joey Bart. And he swings and misses at the initial offering. Ball one there. Flores over at second. Crawford on at first with 2 down. Slice the other way. That's a base hit. Runner at third puts on the brakes. Base is now loaded with 2 away. Back to the top of the lineup and digging in for San Francisco, Blake Sabol. Hot shot to first base, and he snags it to end the inning. Back in St. Louis as the Cardinals come up to hit here in the last of the second, bottom of the second. Here's Nolan Arenado.
This is one of those times when you want to be aggressive. Go ahead and pitch to contact. Let the defense work behind you. You've got a nice, comfortable lead. Don't try to be too fine.
Crawford throws to first in time. And a quick out, number 1. And up to hit is Wilson Contreras. First pitch, and that's in for a strike. Wilson Contreras has put together a pretty special career. Multiple times he's been an all-star and a guy that came up in the Cubs system as an infielder. One down, base is empty. Spoils the 2-strike pitch, and he'll see another. Line drive. Yastrzemski takes it in for the out. And there's 2 down. 2 outs, base is empty. Here's Nolan Gorman. That hits the dirt, and that's ball 1.
Yeah, very athletic catcher, and the thing about it is his offense is probably what he's most known for, coming out of that position behind the dish. And this is a kid that grew up in Venezuela. Favorite player, Miguel Cabrera, and not a bad one to want to follow after in terms of what you can do at the plate.
Kicks and deals. How about Wilson and William getting a chance to start and hit back-to-back in the 2022 All-Star game in L.A.? That must have been cool.
Yeah, that was pretty cool. And these 2 guys have a chance to be like the Molina brothers.
Another 1-2. Swing and a miss for the strikeout. Pulled the string on the changeup.
I think the key is arm action on the changeup. When you can sell it like a fastball, you drop the velocity, you get the swing and miss, and you walk off the field.
Back here at Busch Stadium, down the third baseman, Colton Welker. Woodford back to work. Left field. Puts the squeeze on it, and there's 1 away.
Just pulled off of it a little bit right there. That front shoulder coming open instead of staying closed. If he does that, he's going to be able to go up the middle the other way with some authority instead of a fly out to left.
And a base hit, so a man aboard now with 1 away. Well, Singy, he is locked in there.
Well, he's really slowed the game down, and it's like he's moving in full speed and everybody is a step or 2 behind. The way that he squared up that baseball tells me that he is seeing it like a beach ball.
0-1. Liner caught at second. And now the first baseman, Lamont Wade Jr. And first offering is fouled off. It looks like the weather could actually play a factor in this one. It's coming down pretty good.
Yeah, it is, and it's not too bad yet, but the field's not going to be able to hold up if the rain gets any worse than this. So keep an eye on the pitcher's mound as well, and the rest of the infield start to puddle up a little bit.
Going to count 1 and 2.
And that's awfully close. I don't know how you take that. He's seeing the ball out of the pitcher's hand really well right now.
Battling here as he fouls it away. Right-handed reliever. Swing and a ball lifted left field. No trouble here. Puts it away for the out. And welcome back. Ready to go for the last half of the inning. Here's the left fielder, Juan Yepez. And first offering is fouled off. It really feels like we might be running out of time before a rain delay is called. This rain is not letting up.
Yeah, and if we do get a delay, the unfortunate thing is the clock's going to start ticking on these pitchers, and they won't be able to keep their arms warm forever if it's a long break, and going to have to exit this game a little early.
Here's Tyler O'Neill. That's in there, and it's 0-1. O'Neill patrolling center field in the 8th spot in today's lineup, and he's a former Gold Glove Award winner. The next offering misses, and the count even 1-1. The pitch.
No, that missed. That's the ball. 2-1.
That one missed.
3-1.
3-1, and he couldn't come up with it.
Maybe a little loss of focus on the mound right there. Pretty much gifted him first base with a quick free pass.
Lars Nootbaar in the box now. No balls and a strike. Good eye in that spot.
Outside.
O'Neill, the base runner at first with one out. Fought off foul. That misses.
2-2.
And the count is even, 2-2. Just missed.
Count is full.
Well, he's not afraid to fall into a 2-strike count. Knows the strike zone very well. So much so that I think umpires will look at him and determine whether it's a ball or strike, if he swings or not.
3 balls, 2 strikes the count. Got him looking. That's a strikeout. Tommy Edman at the plate. Caught looking his first time up. And that's in there for strike 1. Edman, a former Gold Glove winner, 27 years old, and he's been touching home plate quite a bit lately, scoring 8 runs over the last 10 games. 0-2 now. Just misses with that one.
It's a good take.
That one off the mark, and the count is 2-2.
2-2.
And that's in the dirt.
3-2, 2 out, runner on first. A lot of movement in the infield. Hitters got to stay focused on the pitch.
Next offering is fouled back. To kick the 3-2. To the right side. Wade flips it behind his back. That ends the frame. The Cards leave one, and they're on the short end of an 8-0 score. And it's this Cabrera taking the mound.
And as relievers go, he's not a big strikeout guy. He tries to force weak contact, so command and execution are huge for him.
Here comes a pitch. And there's a foul ball.
Well, these Giants really impressing me with the quality of their at-bats in this one. It's been fun getting a chance to see them go to work. They were obviously able to run the starter out of the game in the third, so they've set the table for a win, and now I'm sure they're thinking it's time to feast.
And that one wrapped foul. Next offering is fouled back. Fouls that off to the left, and we'll do it again. Hard grounder into the outfield for a knock.
Couldn't have timed it up any better than that. Couldn't get any air under it, but he smoked that ball back up the middle. Timing was just perfect. Got great wood on it, and there's just no chance for the infielders with how hard he hit it.
Ground ball up the middle. That's a base hit. Lead runner to second, so 2 on and nobody out.
Couple of singles back to back. Once you get the ball by the pitcher, there's a lot of base hits up the middle, even on ground balls. So a nice job to use that big hole and get himself a hit.
And that'll bring up Brandon Crawford. That one lifted to left. And Crawford is set down. And there's one down. And now Joey Bart.
Beautiful swing in his last at bat. Opposite field knock.
That one ripped. Yepes makes the grab, and there's 2 gone. Back to the leadoff spot in the Giants lineup. Stepping in, Blake Sable. And first offering is fouled off. Two outs. fouls one off out of play back to our left.
Well, this is a good time to step out of the box, take a deep breath, reset. A couple of change-ups. Probably won't see another one here.
That misses,
1-2.
and that's ball one.
I don't like to say he wasted a pitch. I think that was a purpose pitch. Change the eye level, have him look up. Now go back exactly where you want to go.
Next one off the plate inside. Ball two. And now the count filled up 3-2. At the belt and fires. On the ground, right side. Nice grab. Takes it himself, and he got him. Nicely done at first for the out. Welcome back. Bottom of the fourth, and stepping in for the Cardinals, Brendan Donovan. And there's the strike.
Boog, over 80% of his first pitches are strikes. When you're doing that, you could have a really good day out there on the mound.
And the pitch. Into left center for a base hit.
Just so sound in his mechanics. Hits against a firm front side, and the hands just continue to carry through the middle of the field.
Goldie takes a ball as he stands in for the second time. He struck out swinging at his first at bat. And now 2-0.
Well, here's a good opportunity in this inning to get on the scoreboard after that leadoff hit, and hardly order coming up right behind them. This is where they need to get going.
Runner at first with no outs here. Next pitch is inside, and the count is 3-1. Plenty of offense in this one, Singy. I guess you'd say kind of what we expected, though.
Well, this was a game, looking at the pitching matchup, where you expected offense to score, and not as lopsided as this. But, yeah, you definitely expected to see some offense coming up.
Got him looking for the strikeout. Couldn't pull the trigger on the fastball at the knees. Here's Nolan Arenado. And a base hit up the middle. Lead runner touches second, headed for third. Crawford with a relay throw, and he's safe. So it's first and third with one down. Now up to the plate. That pitch in for a strike. That's strike one. Just off the inside edge.
This is a situation where the hitter is looking for something up in the zone that he can get his arms extended. What you have to be careful of is that pitch that's in on your hands. That'll pop you up in the infield.
That one the other way. He's got it, and there's two away. So now here's the Cardinals' designated hitter, Nolan Gorman. Struck out swinging his first time. In there, and it's 0-1. Runners on first and third, two away. Next offering is in for a strike.
Perhaps not quite ready to hit. First two pitches by him for a couple of strikes. Now back is against the wall. He's going to have to figure something out and figure it out quickly.
Ground ball to the right side. Wade steps on the bag. Third out, and that ends the frame. No runs on two hits, no errors, and two men left stranded. On to the top of the fifth we go. It's the Giants 8 and the Cardinals nothing. Back here at the ballpark, all set for the start of the inning. Here's the third baseman, Colton Welker. And a pitch. And that's just foul.
Well, these Giants, simply put, are producing a lot of quality swings. It's been a real team effort. Already 7 extra base hits, so that goes to show they're getting contributions from top to bottom. Nobody's doing that by themselves.
And it gets down for a base hit. Off to a good start with a leadoff nod. Man at first, Jock Peterson, the next Giant to hit. On the ground, could be two. Donovan tossed to second, but safe at first. It's a fielder's choice. Mitch Haniger, the next Giant to hit. And he swings and misses, and it's 0-1.
Good pitch right there. Anytime you can get one by a bat of this caliber, especially with runners on, it's got to give you some confidence out there.
Swing, and this one's blasted. It's got a chance. Hits the fence. Lead runner holds at third, so 2 runners in scoring position and just 1 out.
All over that one right there. Loud contact leads to the double. And you could tell it had extra bases written all over it as it jumped off of his stick.
And here's the first baseman, Lamont Wade Jr. And that one is lifted in the air. Yepes makes the play. Runner tags for home. The tag, and that's out number 3, inning over. Back here in St. Louis, and now it's Juan Yepes, the right-hander, back to work. And that drops in for a strike.
You know, these Cards need to bring up the quality of their at-bats and specifically their swings. They're trying to find ways to drive the ball with some authority, but it's just not happening for them so far. 0 extra base hits in the game, so it's been tough for him to get anything going.
Caught him looking for the K.
Well, that at-bat seemed to be over as soon as it started. 3-pitch strikeout. You've got to be better at the plate right there, at least to foul something off, extend that at-bat.
O'Neill batting with 1 down, takes a strike. Next offering is fouled back. Here's the 0-2. Got him looking. Strike 3 called and a slider at the knees. 2 outs, base is empty. Now it's the right fielder, Lars Nootbaar. That one's in there, 0-1.
Now this offense has just been locked down. Almost 5 full innings of shutout baseball.
And 1-2.
Got close to the immaculate inning, and he just couldn't find the zone right there. When you think about it, 9 straight strikes, so tough to do.
Here's a 1-2. Stays alive. 2 down, nobody on. And a foul ball, he stays alive.
Well, he hasn't gotten the result yet, but it's got to feel pretty confident. 3 foul balls in a row. He's right on this guy.
Puts it in the air out towards left center. Sable under this one. And the inning is over. Redbirds down quietly. Still 8-0. Back here at Busch Stadium. Start of the 6th, John Sciambi with Chris Singleton. And leading off, Mike Yastrzemski. Cabrera back to work. And that's down and away. Yastrzemski measures 5 feet 10 inches, 32 years old, and he's been on a good run at the plate, hitting over .325 in his last 10 games. Now fly ball to right center. O'Neill makes the grab, and there's 1 down.
Every day during batting practice, these outfielders get about 10 minutes of balls in the gaps. They practice this, and when the game comes, they make the play perfectly.
Goldie makes the grab for the 2nd out. 2 outs, base is empty. Here's Crawford now, open stance on that left side. Swing, and that ball smashed on a line. Nootbaar right there to make the grab. Back in St. Louis as the Cardinals come up to hit here in the last of the 2nd. Now it's the shortstop, Tommy Edman. In the air, out towards left center. That one gets down for a hit. So a man on base to start the inning.
Now that's
Brendan Donovan. Next up for the Cardinals. Manager out of the dugout. On the mound now, Tyler Rogers.
Now pitching for
He's pitching on 2 days rest.
number 71, Tyler Rogers.
In there for strike one. Rogers, in his 4th year, he features a 4-seam fastball, a slider, and he works in a sinker. Next offering is in for a strike. And base hit. Throw back in quickly. First and second now with nobody out.
Maybe a little out front of the pitch right there, but he squared it up pretty good, and he kept it inside the line. And just a really nice job on the other side by the defense to hold that to a long single.
There's a strike.
0-2.
First and second here, no outs. That's a little bit low.
He missed the zone, but I don't think he missed his spot. That was a good pitch with 2 strikes.
Next one just misses. 2-2.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
And the righty deals. Sets him down looking. Called strike 3 and a fastball up in the zone. Nolan Arenado. Next up for the Cardinals. Arenado hitting better against right-handers this year, so some reverse splits there. Edman at second. Donovan over at first with 1 away.
That's the ball.
Next pitch inside.
1 ball, 1 strike.
1 ball, 1 strike. Chris, it's pretty crazy to think that Nolan Arenado shared an entire side of the infield with a future Platinum Glove Award winner in Matt Chapman. They both were on the. He swings and drives one out to deep left field. That'll touch down off the base of the fence. 1 run is in. Relay throw home. He beats it safe. And they're on the board, but lots of ground to make up. Wilson Contreras digs in now. This guy has turned into one of the best catchers in the game, but was originally signed by the Cubs as an infielder. The 0-1. There's a strike. You know, in the offseason, he regularly plays wiffle ball with his brothers and cousins. He contacted his bat company. He's an Old Hickory guy and ordered his model in a wiffle ball bat. Old Hickory model 28 NA wiffle, and it's got his name on it.
Well, that's a guy that just loves playing the game. I mean, playing wiffle ball in the offseason just tells you how much he grinds.
Gorman in the box with 2 gone, and takes a look at a called strike. The 0-2. Hit on the ground to the right side. Wade takes it himself. That ends the inning, and they limit the damage. 2 runs, 3 hits, no errors, and 1 left. 7th inning coming up. It's the new pitcher on now, Anthony Misevich.
He's certainly been one of their better relief pitchers this season. The numbers are really solid, so they feel great about handing the ball over to him.
Popped up.
Number 49, Anthony.
And there's 1 down. Now, Blake Sable. Out towards right center field. It gets down, a base hit. So they get a man aboard with a 1-out single.
Well, clearly he was ready to hit right there. As a hitter, there's not a whole lot better of a feeling than a double into the gap. Right off the bat, you know you put a great swing on the baseball.
This one smoked out to left. Drops into the glove, and there's 2 down.
Not fooled at all right there. He was clearly all over it, but sometimes you hit it too hard and right at someone. You're looking for one of those bloop hits to get a knock sometimes.
Peterson in the box here lets that one go for a ball. Action in the pen down there. Chris Stratton getting loose out there. Whitley getting loose as well. Slap the other way, foul. Sable off of first with 2 away. Rips that one to right. Can't get there, and now maybe extra bases. Sable around third. He will score, and it's 9-2.
puts a run on the board and picks up an RBI. A lot of times in today's game, right fielders are able to get to a ball that stays in like that, but he hit that one pretty well. And if he hits it just a little bit different on the barrel, it's out of here easily. But there's nothing wrong with the extra bases right there.
And now the lefty. And it's even up.
Just missed with that backdoor breaking ball. If he gets a swing and miss or called strike, 0-2 count. Instead, it's 1-1. Look for him to go back to that pitch later in this at bat.
Man at second. And that one hammered. Yepes going back on this one. Turning, looking, and that one is gone. Mitch Haniger leaves the yard, and they add to their lead. It's 11-2. Singy, the ball is jumping off his bat.
Yes, it is. Tons of loud contact. Man, it's been impressive. That was one of those home runs where you really don't know if he got enough of it off the bat. I mean, he put a good swing on it clearly, but I wouldn't say he really got the sweet spot on the bat. The exit velo wasn't anything too impressive, but it had all it needed for him to circle the pillows.
New pitcher for the Cardinals, Chris Stratton. He's being eased into the game here with the bases empty. And now Lamont Wade Jr. And that one ripped to left. Yepes makes the play, and it's out number 3. When the Giants go deep, it's bye-bye, baby. Midway in inning number 7, and it's time to stretch. Back after this on the show. So digging in, Juan Yepes.
Went down looking on 3 pitches last time. Let's see if he can be a little more aggressive right here.
And a pitch.
No base hits in the series for him so far, and it's clearly been a rough one. You just hope he's not pressing too hard, because that just compounds things. It makes the slump even longer. Never seems to help. Never helped me.
Brings it in. 1 away. And now the center fielder, Tyler O'Neill. And that's in there for strike 1.
0-1.
There's a strike.
Quickly down 0-2 in the count. I think you got to choke up a little bit, spread out the feet. You don't know what the velocity or the location of this next pitch is going to be.
Swing and a miss, and he got him. And he's down on strikes for the second time today. Nootbaar in the box again, takes a strike. Next offering is in for a strike. And the right-hander deals. Got him. That ends the inning. And down in order go the Cardinals. That won't help much. It's 11-2. Back here in St. Louis, new inning getting started. Here's the center fielder, Mike Yastrzemski. And here it comes. This one lifted in the air, left field. Yepes makes the grab, 1 away. Wilmer Flores, the next Giant to hit. And that one ripped into right. And an automatic double now as it hops the wall in foul ground. Here's Brandon Crawford. In there, and it's 0-1. The pitch. In the air, left side. And Crawford is set down. And there's 2 away. And up next now for San Francisco, Joey Bart. That one's in there, 0-1. In the air, out towards right center. Snags it on the run. And that is that. Bottom of the 8th. Here's the shortstop at the plate, Tommy Edman. Back now, new pitcher on the mound as we roll into the bottom of the 8th, Luke Jackson.
Well, he's been a really tough guy to take deep this season. You usually have to string some hits together in order to get to him.
Foul ball. Check swing, no appeal. 1-1. This to third. Tosses to first. And they get Edman for the out. Now the number 2 hitter, Brendan Donovan. First offering, and it just misses.
1 ball, no strikes.
And there's a strike.
No need to offer at that pitch until you get to 2 strikes. It's just a low percentage of success when you want to try to go after that down and away pitch.
This one high in the air to left center. It gets down, a base hit. So a man aboard now with 1 away.
Now
here's Paul Goldschmidt.
Paul Goldschmidt.
First pitch just misses.
1-0.
Just
No,
missed.
2-0.
And a pitch.
2.
Donovan stands at first with 1 out. Up the middle. Lays out, but he can't squeeze it. No play. That's an infield single. Now up for St. Louis, Nolan Arenado.
Drove it off the wall last time. Just missed out on a home run.
And that one is lifted in the air. A little bloop single. Ball comes home, and he's dead at the plate. Wilson Contreras next up for the Cardinals. First pitch, and that's in for a strike. There's a strike.
2 really good back-to-back sliders. Now in an 0-2 count. He's feeling real.
Well, that's a strikeout, and that'll do it for the inning. This one pretty well decided at this point. 9th inning coming up. It's the Giants 11 and the Cardinals. And welcome back. We go to the 9th. Now the left fielder, Blake Sabol. Stratton back to work. Popped up. Hauls it in, and there's 1 away. Now the third baseman, Colton Welker. Lifted in the air, right center field. No trouble here, puts it away for the out. And there are 2 down. Here's Jock Peterson. Well struck, right field. And out of here. Jock Peterson bops 1 out, and they add a run. It's 12-2.
When you're working with this kind of velocity, so critical that you move the ball around, work quickly, and make sure that you keep that hitter off balance. Clearly not fooled by the location or the velocity. He was all over that fastball.
So 2 down. Here's a cleanup hitter for the Giants, Mitch Haniger. Ripped to third, but handled, and that'll end the inning. It's a run for the Giants on the solo blast. We head now to the bottom of the 9th. You're dialed into the show. Last chance for the home team. And stepping in for the Cardinals, Nolan Gorman. The pitch. That's in there. It's 0-1. Jackson, in his 7th season, he features a slider, a 4-seamer, and he occasionally uses a curve. Next offering is in for a strike. The line to kick the pitch. That's down and in. Off the mark there, and it's 2-2. Righty to the plate. Knocks that one away, and we'll do it again. Gets a piece and stays alive. And there's a base hit to left.
Seems like he got exactly what he was looking for right there. Really good swing right there. He got a pitch that he knew he could handle, allowed himself to stay back just a tad bit longer, and he hit the ball on the screws.
And here is Juan Yepez. That's in there. Next offering misses, and it's a ball and a strike. Kicks and fires. Swing and a ball popped up. And it falls. And now runners at the corners, nobody out. And up next for St. Louis, Tyler O'Neill. Now time is called here. Pitching coach on his way out to the mound. And that's in there for strike one.
No balls, one strike.
And a swing and a miss there.
I think he was sitting off speed there.
And a pop-up right side, foul territory. And that will drop foul. That one inside, and it's 1-2. Gorman at third. Yepez on at first with nobody out. Swing and a miss, and he is down on strikes for the third straight at bat. 2 on with 1 out. Lars Nootbaar. Next up for the Cardinals, righty reliever out of the pen, Anthony DeSclafani. He last pitched 2 days ago.
Now pitching for
good eye right there.
number 26, Anthony DeSclafani.
And that's in for a strike. First and third, 1 down. He caught it behind his back. The throw, DeSclafani to second, on to first, safe. So they get one, but a really nice try there. And here comes Tommy Edman. In there, and it's 0-1.
0-1.
There's a strike. Bounce to the left side, and it goes just foul. Now he breaks his bat. Throw to first, ball game. And the Giants have won 4 in a row.
Oh, you can see these guys are feeling it right now. Look at the smiles, look at the high fives. They feel real good about this 3-game series sweep, and they get it done on the road. You talk about the confidence that can produce. Tell you what, they're riding high right now. It's a nice win in this game.
And your final, 12-3. And the road team picks up the win and picks up a sweep. For Chris Singleton and our entire outstanding crew here at MLB The Show, I'm John Shambi saying so long.
Time of the ball game, 3 hours and 59 minutes. Thank you for joining us here this afternoon. And we remind you to please drive home safely.
TGIF, and welcome to Inside the Show. Starting off in the National League East, C.J. Cron had 3 hits in the game, driving in 3, leading the Rockies to a win against the Braves, 3-2. The Arizona Diamondbacks combined to give up just 5 hits as they defeated the visiting Fightin' Phils 8-5. Daniel Hudson collected his first W this season, helping the boys in blue defeat the White Sox 3-2. The Cleveland Guardians only allowed 2 hits in the game as they grabbed a victory over the Padres at Petco Park 4-0. The Pirates grabbed 13 hits in the game as they bested the Cubbies at Wrigley Field 4-2. The Toronto Blue Jays finished off a 3-game sweep as they beat the O's in Baltimore 5-4. Caleb Thielbar got his second W of the season as the Twins disposed of the Tigers 5-4. The Nationals picked up 14 hits in total as they got a win over the Astros in Houston 9-6. The Rays allowed only 5 hits in the game as they defeated the A's in Oakland 8-5. Jared Walsh plated 3 runs on the day, helping the Halos defeat the Rangers 9-5. That's all for today's show. See you back here tomorrow. Have a great day.